Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm with Adamo, and we are here for the first pre-match hangout of the season. We're going to be trying something new where about 20-25 minutes before the start of matches, we're just going to be talking about the lineups, our expectations from the match, and so forth. First of all, good morning, Adamo. Bright day today, of course. It's going to be even brighter if Milan do pick up the 3 points. Let's start by talking about the starting lineups here because it seems like there is some controversy between what people expected and what the official lineup is. Probably the biggest talk right here is Montolivo starting as a right mid instead of what was expected to be Van Ginkel. Of course, Montolivo made a short appearance last game there against Udinese, and today he will be getting his first start of the season. What do you think? Do you think this was a bit too rushed from Inzaghi? Do you think that maybe he should have waited out and maybe bring him throughout the match, or is it okay that he's starting today from the very first minute?
Well, I think it won't be a big deal if Montolivo does play from the start. But my issue is, yes, I do think he is rushing him a little bit because you have Van Ginkel, who's on pretty good form from the last games that he played, and you could easily just play him while you can bring Montolivo in, like you said, maybe around halftime or something, get to slowly integrate him into the play. But yeah, I don't think it'll be a big risk, but I think playing Van Ginkel and then subbing Montolivo in would have been the better option.
Yeah, well said. And speaking about the starting lineup, guys, we have it here. We're going to be just telling you it. Diego Lopez starting in net as expected. Bonera starting as the right back. Mexes Rami as the center backs. Armiro starting on the left back role. As for the midfield, De Jong coming back, of course, as we had mentioned in the match preview. Montolivo to start on the right. Bonaventura on the left. And the front three, once again, confirmed to be Menez, Onda, and El Shaarawy. So I guess not too bad of a lineup, of course. As I mentioned in the match preview, this match is very, very crucial for the standings and for Milan altogether because actually there's some teams that dropped lots of points so far in this match. Talking about Napoli, which dropped points against Empoli there with a 2-2 tie. Fiorentina, of course, dropping points against Juve on Friday. So pretty good results so far for us, but we need to capitalize. And of course, with a win today against Genoa, we will be currently tied for third place. Adamo, quickly, what are your expectations for today's match? As I said, really clash of titans in a way so far with this season's performance for both teams.
Well, I think Pedin's going to be crucial as he has been for Genoa most of the season. The thing that I'm kind of worried about is having our fullbacks as Bonera and Almero because Genoa really focus on their wingers as their form of attacking play, and they have tons of them on the pitch at one time. So I think that maybe Almero and Bonera will be kind of left out of pace and be lost in the attack while Genoa counter or something like that. But the advantage that Milan do have is I'm pretty sure they will be playing with a back three, so El Shaarawy can really capitalize on that. Even Menez and the attacking trident can really capitalize on a back three because it's easy to expose the wings. But yeah, I think it'll be a back and forth match. Could be a lot of goals.
Well said. And of course, guys, really, it's going to depend on how Genoa really approaches game. As Adamo mentioned, they're probably going to go with a back three. Player to watch so far from Genoa is probably Matri. As I mentioned in the match preview, the guy already has 6 goals. Many people were shitting on him. Of course, he's been doing good with Genoa. Doesn't mean that he's really performing well just because it's the season. But guys, really, I've read an interesting fact about him the other day, and that all his goals, or a big majority of his goals, were away from home. So he really hasn't been scoring at the Stadio Luigi Ferraris. So it will be interesting to watch indeed. Here are some pre-match facts for you guys. AC Milan are unbeaten in their last 8 Serie A matches against Genoa, where they picked up 6 wins and 2 draws in this process. So obviously, it's very likely that Milan will pick up a result. Results have been favoring them so far against Genoa, but it's also the team that Milan have tied the most in Serie A history, and that is against Genoa. So other interesting fact there. What are your predictions, Adamo, as far as scoreline? Of course, I guess it's just important to get the 3 points today, but as a result in goal scores, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with a cheeky 2-1 to Milan. I can see El Shaarawy scoring, and I'm gonna go with Menez. But I do see Genoa taking some form of a comeback near the middle of the match.
And that is actually a very good prediction because Menez, as you mentioned, he's actually been part of the last 5 goals for Milan so far, if you guys didn't know, and that includes 4 goals and 1 assist. So he's really been influential to Milan so far this season. As far as a match prediction for myself, once again, I really hope Milan do pick up a win. It might be a very tricky match. Since it's at the Luigi Ferraris, the atmosphere is usually crazy there, and really, it's hard to pick up results in that stadium. However, if Milan do come out to play and obviously perform like they did against Udinese, creating lots of chances, limiting their mistakes, they could come out with a win easily in this match. And of course, tie Napoli there on points for that 3rd place. As far as that prediction, guys, I've read a statistic that Milan have been scoring 2 goals every time they've been playing against Genoa at the Stadio Luigi Ferraris for the last 3-4 games. So honestly, I have to say a 2-1 prediction as well because it's probably the most predictable scoreline. Milan, of course, creating lots of chances against Udinese. You could expect the same against Genoa. They have to be careful though because they already tied against Sampdoria last time around at the Stadio Luigi Ferraris. So they have to be careful, especially on the counters. But if Genoa does play with a 3-man back line, Milan definitely have to exploit that and take their chances. So, guys, that is it for the pre-match hangout. Don't forget to subscribe to Rossoneri TV, as after the match, as usual, we will provide you with the match review, fan reactions, and much more to stay updated with AC Milan. So don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, Adamo, for obviously joining me. Guys, enjoy the match. As I said, we'll be seeing you guys afterwards. Thanks for watching, and as usual, Forza Milan!